Hi Capricorn, how are you doing today? Welcome to the 13th of August reading. Today is number 13, so we've chosen Death as being the 13th card of the Major Arcana. The whole day adds up to 7, so we're going to have a look at how we're moving away from the transformation of out with the old and in with the new. Now the Death card is a great symbolization of transformation, which we'll have a look further. So let's do some cards for you. What does Capricorn need to know today? What does Capricorn? Okay, so 2 cards here, and then we're going to reshuffle to see the changing aspects of what Capricorn needs to know. Okay, and then we're going to end up with a Nature's Whispers Oracle. So let's have a look, shall we, Capricorn? So the Death card is so interesting. The Death is higher than everyone else on the ground, on a great spiritual white horse. So this has to happen in a universal aspect. The Pope or priest or minister, he's almost like begging, why is this happening? Why? And sometimes you have to just allow this to happen to end up in the paradise situation, the city of all knowing. So the king has had to die or just have a rest, which signifies that our own kingdom, ourselves, has to transform and move away from old ideas and old feelings of our life. So for Capricorns today, let's have a look at the first aspect. So the first aspect is a great card to realize that everything is happening at a normal pace. Your movement forward is normal. So the participation is all about coming together to celebrate who you are, but with the movement and the change. As a team, you can work together. Your heart, your mind, your spirit and your physicality are all working in harmony now. You may find the huge balance that's going on in your life. So when you're moving forward, it's really in a direction of smoothness and at the right pace. So you'll be transforming a type of aspect here where you probably have transformed a lot of things. So this is a good aspect to adopt. Today is also about trust. Trust that the harmony and peace that is in this card is going to come out really great with love aspect. You're going to realize that self-love and self-trust is in team, in partnership. So these old ideas and old emotions are just about practically cleared away, hopefully. So the new movement for yourselves is finding more information, more intelligence, and going with your gut feeling. There's going to be a lot of movement for you, and to go to new pastures. So you'll have found here that trust is a very important aspect. The intelligence and information that you may gather to be able to trust even more may come in cycles that you'll be interested in studying astrology, perhaps, anything holistic. And this is going to really emphasize your life right now. So you've got an abundance of possibilities and the abundance to realize that you are all your creation. So if you're a male, it says in this card to adopt a more lighter feminine aspect. If you're a feminine, it's to say put a bit more yang into your situation and balance this up with making things happen. So the movement forward is a great movement to realize that learning is possible now. The way is open for you. It's almost like you've created that space. Also, with the intensity of movement, as in this card and this card, focusing on what you do want is vital. So say, for instance, you want to have that perfect relationship. The relationship within yourself and the yin and yang and the balance is very much on the cards today. If you have a friend who's perhaps a Libran, or you have your ascendant in Libra or even moon, if you can adopt that balance, that analytically justified balance, then you might be able to focus exactly what you do want, because it is balance today for you, and it is intensity in the analytical approach to life. You may find today that there is a lot on your plate to juggle mentally. I think for you this is very mental today. So where do you need to have an idea to drop? It is about death, putting the old patterns to bed and not being a slave to them, so to speak. This man, he's holding the monkey. So it's very much for you about healing. It's almost like something is creeping up on you. And you can see that in this card as well, with this greenness around here. So it's almost like what is creeping up on you that you kind of need to address and focus on. The trust aspect, and maybe putting aside that all those things that are going on. So eliminating thought process that you've just got too much. And you can see in this, there's going to be this mental exhaustion going on. It might even be physical as well. So just realizing that everything is going to happen in your life. You don't have to juggle too much at once to get things done. If you do focus one thing at a time and really concentrate on that one thing, then everything is going to be working in capable order. So for you guys, it's very much about owning yourself, having the responsibility to calm things down when things are a little bit all over the place. Find that balance between analytical looking at aspects with the actual doing. So there's a lot of emotional trust here that's going on. Let's see further what the nature whispers say to yourself. This is this oracle, and you'll find the affiliate links down in the description below. So let's have a look at one of these. Oh, very nice. So I've got two there. So ideal course of action. So the ideal course of action for yourself is put balance in your life and trust. Find the strength in a harmony of the mindset. It's very much about here with the dandelions, making the wish and going forth this paradise. See this paradise, this new city. This is all about going forward. So this reminds me a little bit of the Eight of Cups, about moving away from situations. So that's the strength to find the spiritual awakening and the love aspects. The flamingos here, they mate for life. So as a group, as a consciousness of love, it is better to transform yourself up. And that would be the ideal course of action, to go to your intuition, to go to self-love and really trust that the balance between the yin and the yang will cause less exhaustion and less stress. Does that make sense? Thank you so much for listening, and lots of love to you, and we'll see you again next time.